What's up, guys? Welcome to Nutarot. I'm an energy and intuitive reader, and I'm here to do the general reading for somebody. So let's see who's gonna get it. Aries. What's up, Aries? Thank you so much for being here. I hope you guys are doing swell today. So today we're going to do your general reading. I'm going to pull 2 oracles, clarify, and give you some advice. I do offer personal readings. That information is in the description box below. Let's begin, Aries. Don't stop believing. All right, side note, I feel like you should not stop believing. Don't lose hope or faith in something. Okay. I feel like you're going to see the results on something very soon, or, don't give up on something. Don't stop believing. Don't lose hope. Don't lose faith, no matter what's going on. Okay. Trust the process. The first card you have is Abundance with Truth in reverse, okay? Inner Knowing and Free Spirit in reverse, okay? So, I feel like Truth in reverse is you. I feel like you're lying to yourself. I feel like you're telling yourself that you're trapped, but deep down you know you're not. I feel like this is about your money and stability, but abundance is upright. So you're not trapped. What is free spirit in reverse, truth in reverse, abundance, and inner knowing? You have the 4 of Swords. You're overthinking something. The 5 of Swords, the 5 of Pentacles in reverse, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and the Page of Pentacles in reverse, Page of Swords in reverse, the Empress in reverse, and the Knight of Wands, okay? I feel like you're overthinking something here. I just feel like you're going 0 to 100 is what I feel. I do feel like, you're not able to nurture something. You're not able to take care of something here, which is making you overthink, you and Virgo are kind of similar where, you have like a slight imperfectionism thing. You get it from being a leader. I feel like every leader has like a little bit of imperfectionism, right? But that you're naturally born with that a little bit because you want to lead and you want to be able, you like things to be perfect and good, and you want to be a good example, you want to be a good leader, whatever. So you being not able to nurture yourself is definitely causing stress here, okay? I do feel with the 5 of Pentacles in reverse, you're not in lack though, so don't lie to yourself. Like, abundance card is upright, 5 of Pentacles is upright. You're not in lack, you're not losing here, so relax. The Empress in reverse, the Page of Swords in reverse. You could be dealing with spying, stalking. You could be dealing with spying, rumors, okay? Someone could be watching you, tracking you, whatever. I feel like you're dealing with a lot of mistreatment, and it's just not, you're dealing with mistreatment. You can't nurture something, like, this is not going, like, there's a lot that's going left, but you're not in lack. So, okay, you got 99 problems, but ain't one. You got 99 problems, but money ain't one. Okay? A lot of people can't say that. Okay? I'm here to remind you that you can still have fun. Okay? You can. Is that annoying? Yes. Is that annoying? Yes. Is that annoying? Yes. All of this is annoying. Yes. And I'm not saying that your stress is whatever, but what's the point of stressing of things that you can't control? There's no point in stressing over things that you can't control. Worry about the things that you can. You got money. Go and do something with it. Okay? Period. Like, do what you can. I feel like you're focusing on the things that you can't do right now, which I don't blame you. All right. I feel like you're a good leader. You're like, you're looking at your crops. You're like, damn, that crop is not growing. This crop is not growing. I don't even think it's not growing. Something is like, it's like something's like the fertilizer is not working, or, yeah, no, I don't know, but money is still coming in. Abundance is still upright. So things could always be worse, Aries. And I know and I know you're like, what do you don't even know. Trust me, I feel it. You're going through, I know. Relax, okay? Okay? But also, Chiron is in Aries. Like, Chiron is leaving Aries in June. I can't come fucking sooner. But I will say that Chiron does, it does not gonna leave in June exactly. I don't feel that. Hold on a second. All right. Sorry about that. I don't think like I feel like, energetically, like if we do things the right way, the way that we're supposed to do them, Chiron, like the energy, the obviously it's not gonna go into Taurus until June, but energetically, it steps away. I feel like you're tired of. I feel like this is what Chiron. I feel like the ending of Chiron is the worst. Like the closer you get to the ending point of Chiron is like the worst of it. Um, but this is as worse as something is going to get. You need to know that something is not going to get beyond what it is right now. So that should give you some type of woosah, but that doesn't excuse anything that's happening. Okay, I'm not giving excuses, but sometimes life gives you lemons and you have to make freaking lemonade, Aries. And I just feel like life is throwing you a lot of damn lemons, like. But also, you and Scorpio are one of the ones that deal with one of the hardest lifetimes, because you deal with the most crap. The universe puts a lot of responsibility on you, Aries. Yeah, you never notice why you're the one probably out of your friend group and your family who's gone through the most shit. Everybody else is just swimming through life and you're over here freaking having to freaking chip at some freaking ice sculpture, right? You go through a lot and the universe gives you a lot of responsibility because you're meant to show people what to do with it. You're meant to show people how to be a good leader. And the way that you become a good leader is by getting a lot of responsibility and knowing how to handle that, right? The universe gives you a lot of responsibility because you can take it and you can handle it, Aries. And you are also the diamond, okay? What what do they say? Diamond pressure creates diamonds. Okay? You have to know that. The only way for you to get a diamond is you got to put a lot of pressure on that bitch. That's why you're getting all this pressure, because you are a diamond and you need to, all of this is going to help you, is going to teach you something that they're going to be able to teach somebody else. Because remember, at the end of the day, you're a leader. At the end of the day, you're the one that's meant to show people. You're the one that people are meant to follow. You're the one in charge, right? You're going to be in charge in something of your life, whatever. So you need to know all the freaked up parts of life, the dirty parts, the clean parts, the little murky parts. You need to know all of it, right? It's like you becoming a doctor. You need to know all the bad diseases. You need to know everything so that when you go out to the field, you can point out everything. Oh, I seen that before. That's a oh, I seen that before. That's a right? But how are you going to be able to lead people if you never experienced anything? You have to be able to experience things, go through things, and that's when people, and that is, I don't know. I feel like a lot of you guys have a very special and important role in your life, whether that's you guiding your own children or you guiding somebody else or you leading someone else, right? Whichever way the cookie crumbles, right? You're meant to be leading, Aries. So it's all right. It's all right. Okay. What's the Queen of Pentacles in reverse here? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sag. What is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse? The Death card in reverse. Scorpio energy here. Yeah, I feel like also the problem is that you don't know when something is going to be over. There's no ending in sight to something. You're just like, well, if I knew, when something was going to expire, that would be too easy, Aries. That will be too easy, okay? You have the Seven of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you're confused. You don't understand what all this is happening. Pressure makes diamonds. The universe is putting pressure on you because they know that you could be a diamond. Okay? And you know that this is something that is not happening to you, because your money instability is good. Okay, this is not like, I feel like some of you guys think that you're getting negative karma or whatever. You're not. I feel like this is happening because the universe is trying to, toughen you up in some way or add like a badge. Like, I'm seeing like the army stuff. I don't really know how those badge stuff works, right? I don't know, like, if when they fight a war, they get a new flag. I don't know. I'm gonna assume that's what it is. All right, it might not be that, but whatever. Just go along with it. It's like you need to add another flag. You need to add 3 more flags. So you need to go through 3 more wars. I feel like you're in 3 different wars right now. All right. And I feel like you're gonna get a flag for each. Like, nothing is ever in vain. Okay. You're supposed to learn from everything. Okay. I feel like whatever you're not being able to nurture or whatever is not allowing you to nurture something, I feel like it's going to be like that for a while. Something about that is not going to change, okay? I feel like you're going to have to adhere to the circumstances. What is the 4 of Swords here in reverse? You have the Ace of Swords in reverse. Yeah, don't tell yourself half-truths. Aries, like I said, you love going 0 to 100. You love, I don't want to say you love overthinking, but you do love going 0 to 100. And, it's like you're like, okay, this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong. Okay, what else is wrong? You know how you get, you know what I'm saying? So don't tell yourself half-truths, okay? Because then, don't make this worse for yourself than it already is. You know what I'm saying? What's the Page of Swords in reverse and the Empress in reverse? The 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Now, this situation that is spying on you, stalking you here, gossiping about you, mistreating you in some way, they're gonna be forced to release the grip here. They're gonna be forced to release the grip, to let go here. The 4 of Wands. Yeah, I do feel like something is gonna happen. Something about this person that's spying or stalking you or GPSing you or gossiping about you, whatever. The timing about something is gonna be like really crazy. Like, I feel like when they have to let something, like them letting you go, like, stopping the spying, the stalking, whatever they're doing, the mistreatment, them letting that go is going to be very convenient for you. Like the moment that stops is going to be very convenient. Okay. What is the 5 of Pentacles in reverse? I also feel like the universe wants you to know that you're the 4 of Wands. You're solid all around. And I know, Aries, right now your life don't look like it. I know. Okay, you got 3 little bombs here that you're trying to, 3 little wars, 3 little mini hurricanes that you're dealing with, okay? But I'm going to tell you, with that 4 of Wands, you are coming off more stable and more solid than somebody who has no wars. Someone who has no little hurricanes. Someone who's living their life randomly. They are falling apart on the inside. And they got nothing crazy going on. You got 3 things, 3 big crazy ass things going on, and you still coming up the 4 of Wands. You still solid like a damn pillar. And you need to remember that. Half of the people on this damn planet right now in this moment, as I'm making this video, cannot say that shit. If they were in your position, they will crumble. The people that got you in the position that you're in are looking at you in amazement. You are a museum of art for these motherfuckers. How is it possible that Aries is still standing? How is it possible that Aries is still alive? How? I'm hearing protection. Just like that. Protection. Big ass bold letters. What's the 5 of Pentacles in reverse? You have the 7 of Pentacles, okay? Yeah, I feel like there's gonna be a lot of there's a lot of potential here. Like, there's something that you've been pouring into that's growing. Maybe slowly but surely, but it's growing. Like, you're not in lack. Okay, whatever you have been putting into is gonna grow. This is gonna be a long-term stability. So you're not in lack. Something is gonna keep growing and keep growing. So relax, okay? You have the 5 of Swords in reverse. Like I said, something is not going to get worse than what it is. This is the peak of you're at the peak of the damn mountain right now. Okay, you're at the peak. So it's only down from here. Okay, like something is just going to get less. Okay, so don't worry. What is the Page of Pentacles in reverse? You have the 5 of Cups. All right. yeah, I feel like you had to make a lot of sacrifices, or you had to lose out on a lot because of all of this crap. Okay, but it's all, the sacrifices that you made, whatever losses or disappointment you had to go through is not being done in vain. Okay, I feel like the universe is using that energy to help you with your money and your stability. They might not be putting out the wars, or they might not be helping you with the wars at all, and that's why you're like, what the freak. But they're making money and stability available to you so that you can get away from the wars for a little while. Like, they're like, hey, we can't fix any of this shit right now, but here's some money, go do something fun. Go enjoy your life real quick, go be an Aries. Right? Maybe you have to get away from the noise for a little bit, Aries. But I feel like your money instability is going to be doing good while other stuff is doing bad. And that's just your sign. Focus on what's doing good. Go do something with that, okay? The Two of Wands. You're going to look in another direction because, like I said, there's no point in you focusing on what you can't control. All of this stuff is out of your control here, okay? And the more that you focus on what you can't control, the more in your head you start overthinking stuff. And then you're going to start making dumb choices, so don't do that, all right? Next card you have is flexibility with ask for help and feelings in reverse, okay? This could be reversed, but I got to take it as you, so if it's reverse the message, but I'm going to have to take it how I get it, okay? I feel the universe wants you to be flexible, and they want you to ask for help. I feel like you need help. You need to ask for help. I feel like you need to be flexible. And I feel like with feelings in reverse, you don't want to. You need to. If it's the other way around, reverse it. This could be somebody asking you for help, whatever. Okay? But I gotta take it how I get it. What is flexibility, ask for help, and feelings in reverse? Somebody had this energy. This could be a Pisces. If it's not you. King of Cups in reverse, the Sun in reverse, the Eight of Swords in reverse, and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse with the Temperance in reverse. Reverse the messages if you need to. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy here, Leo energy here. Okay, Sagittarius, all right? Yeah, I feel like you're not stuck. I feel like you know exactly who to ask for help for. I feel like you know exactly who to go to. Okay, with the King of Cups in reverse, I feel like you're emotionally manipulating the situation so that you make yourself feel like you're stuck. But you're not. The Sun is in reverse. Something is only temporary. With the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, if you manipulate your situation, you're going to miss out on an opportunity for help. So with the Temperance in reverse, I feel like there's a mess here. I feel like you're making something worse by not asking for help. Okay. I feel like you can't do anything. And I feel like, your situation is just getting worse and worse and worse. If it's reverse the messages. This could be somebody else. Okay. But yeah, like I feel like you need to ask for help and stop playing around. Okay, you know who you are. What's the Eight of Swords in reverse? I know you don't like asking for help, Aries. I know that's like a, you know what I'm saying? That's like a thing that, it's a thing that we don't really talk about, but it's a thing. Right? You don't like asking for help. So, but you need to know that if you need help, you should ask for it, because we all need help sometimes. And don't allow the universe to show you in the wrong way that if you need help, it's okay to ask to whatever. Okay? Let's clarify. What's the Eight of Swords here in reverse? You have the King of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Yeah, because if you ask, you shall receive. So, like, someone is ready and willing to help you. But you have to be willing. You have to ask for the damn help. What's the King of Cups in reverse? You have the Five of Swords. Yeah, because I feel like you're trying to have your cake and eat it too. I feel like you're self-sabotaging. I feel like, you're trying to win at all costs. You can't win this one, lovely. You can't. You're going to need somebody else's help to win this race. And it's okay. I feel like you wanted to win this race by yourself. You can't. You're going to need somebody else's help to make it to the finish line. But hey, at least you're making it to the finish line. You're not losing. And Aries, you're not the type that has a problem with working with people. You like working with people. You're a good team player. You know, I just feel like the initial start, the initial, hey, because what a leader look like asking for help, right? I get it. I understand. I get it. But everybody needs some help sometimes. That's why we're not born on this planet alone, right? So figure it out. What's the sun in reverse? I feel this is a touchy subject for you. I know it is. You don't like asking for help. You're mad? Well, mm, well, that sucks for you. That sucks for you. I know it's a touchy subject, like I said. But I don't care. It's the truth. So, hear it and weep, motherfucker. Hear it and weep. Cry me a river and get the fuck over it, like I told Libra. Cry me a river and get over that shit real quick. I don't give a fuck. I'm an Aries too, if you didn't know. So shit, there's two people who don't give a fuck right here. Just letting you know. Some of y'all are mad because I said that because the only reason you're actually because you got you some of you guys are mad because I said that because you actually did this to get petty and revenge. You're trying to get revenge on someone. So like I feel like some of you guys are like, because the person that you need to ask for help from, what happened? What happened? Did you curse them out? Did you do something and now you need their help? And now you're mad that the person that you cursed out, you need their help? That sounds like a personal problem that you need to figure out. Some of you guys are not asking the person that you need for help because you're trying to be petty or whatever. Whatever. What's the sun in reverse? You have the 8 of cups in reverse. Yeah, I feel like your happiness will return. Something is only temporary, like I said. I feel like the universe is like, we're waiting for you to go ask for help, and then your happiness is literally comes instantly. What is the Ace of Pentacles in reverse? But you have to put yourself in that predicament to obtain that. What is the Ace of Pentacles in reverse? You have the Knight of Swords in reverse. Yeah. I feel like if you're not determined, then you're going to miss an opportunity. And that's just what it is, The Page of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, you're going to have to go with, if you are not determined to, I feel like you know exactly who this is, okay? If you're not determined to go towards whoever you need to go towards to ask for help, then you're gonna stay stuck. With whatever you're doing, and I feel like the universe is gonna affect your health in some way. The Hermit, yeah, I feel like you're gonna have to go hiding or something. I don't feel like I feel like a lot of you guys are gonna do it with flexibility here, but a lot of you guys aren't, and your health is going to be affected if you don't. Over here is wonders with discernment and communication, okay? So I feel like it's a good idea to communicate to somebody here, to tell somebody here something. I feel like you've been thinking about something. I feel like you've been going really deep or thinking really deeply about something or someone, and I feel like it's a good idea for you to tell somebody what you've been thinking about. It might seem far-fetched. Go ahead. Don't be afraid to hurt somebody's feelings. What is communication, discernment, and wonders? You have the Queen of Swords, the Five of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands in reverse. With the Queen of Wands, okay? Aries, Leo, Sag, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. You're looking good, smelling good right now. Someone's going to try to get in the way of this. I feel like somebody sees that you're going to communicate, that you're going to make a good choice, that you're going to do something. And I feel like someone's going to try to compete or try to get in the way with this, okay? With the Queen of Swords, I feel like you're going to have to put a block up on this person, some boundaries. The Six of Pentacles, you're still going to get this communication. It's going to be very fair and generous to you. I feel like you're worried about how someone's going to I feel like you're worried about how someone's going to take whatever you're telling them. If it's reverse, to reverse the message. Someone's going to take it very well. Okay, someone's actually going to have stuff to add on to what you're saying, which you're going to love as well. It's going to it's going to feel like somebody knew that you were coming or something like that. I feel like you're gonna like that this person has stuff to add on to what you have already, whatever. They're also going to be very fair and generous to you, okay? The Knight of Wands is in reverse. Yeah, I feel like you're going to have to be inconsistent with something else. Like, this is kind of like you know, you're like your friend is finding out that you're going to go and be somebody with somebody or whatever. Let's just say, right? And then your friend tries to like compete with the person that you're going to go be with. And they're like, "Oh, well, you know," they're like, "Yeah, I'm going to go talk to, you know, Susan today." And then like your friend is like, "Oh, well, you know, I wanted to go bowling today and I wanted to do this and I wanted to do that." And you're just like, "Well, I can't because I'm going to go hang out with Susan." And they're like, "Well, you know, you can hang out with Susan any other day. Like, you know, da, 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 like, you know, like we're friends. Friends come first." And you're like, hold on. Wait a minute. Let me put my 2 cents in it." Right? You're like, "Hold up, sweetheart. I've been with you all day. I barely get to see Susan. Slow down." Like, I feel you're gonna check somebody at the door. I feel you're gonna be like, "You're a friend." You know, this could be somebody who got it mistaken. This could be somebody who like thought, you know, this could be somebody who's overstepping, you know, like you're just like, "No, you over there and I'm over here. Like, don't forget your place, homie." You know, I feel like somebody forgot real quick, you know, that like they're not that important. I feel like with the Five of Wands, I feel like you put somebody in a predicament where they're going to have to compete with you. They're going to have to compete with anybody. It's not whoever this person is. It's anyone. I feel like somebody is in the corner and someone's mad. Let's clarify. What's the Six of Pentacles here? You might have to go through this person for something. You have the Three of Cups in reverse. Could be a family member or a friend. Okay, yeah, they don't have good intentions for you. And this person knows that you're going to be treated very fair, very generous. Like, they know that wherever you're going or whoever you're going to talk to is going to treat you so fair and so nice. And they don't want that for you. That's why they're like trying to get in the way. Because I bet you this person is not nice or fair at all. Okay, the Empress in reverse. Yeah, this person mistreats you. They don't know your worth. They don't know your value. And that's why you put them over there. And now they're going to have to compete just to say hi. You know, what's the Queen of Swords? The Six of Wands. Yeah, I feel you're going to be very successful by blocking somebody or putting a hard boundary on someone. What is the Five of Wands here? The Judgment. Yeah, I feel someone decided to compete. Someone's like, "Oh, okay, well, now I'm going to compete." The Ace of Cups. But I feel like, you know, this person seeing you all lit up and excited for something or someone is making them like, you know, feel like, "Oh, but I want to experience that side of you, Aries," you know, because everybody loves the fun side of Aries. Everybody loves when you're in love. I always said that. Everybody loves when you're in love. Everybody loves it. You are the best you are the best vibrating energy that you are is you. You are fun and outgoing, and all the best characteristics of you come out when you're in love, you know? And I don't care if this is a friend, you know, love is universal. This person is like, I want to experience your love. I want to experience da 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 da. No, I don't feel they're going to. I don't feel like they're going to, you know? I feel this person's going to have to back down, you know, because I feel like you're going to choose whatever this is. This is giving, I forgot. Somebody else had this reading. It could be a Libra. I think it was Libra that had this reading. But anyways, I feel like you know, this person is gonna have to back down because they're gonna realize that you're gonna choose this person over them every single day. And I also feel like, you know, this person's also gonna realize that you're gonna go do things with this person that you and them never did. Like you're gonna show this person, "I'm gonna show you how much I don't care about you by showing you how much I care about this person." Because I feel like that's the only way that you're gonna get through to this person, you know, because this person feels like, "Oh man, you're not gonna treat anybody better than me," you know, like da 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 da. And I feel like this person is mistaken, or they feel like no one's gonna treat you better than me, but they're lying because they know that this person is gonna treat you better than them, you know. I just feel like this person doesn't want you to treat anybody else good. You know, this person does not want you to give anybody else your good loving or whatever. Too bad. This could be about love. Let's get you some advice. What is abundance, inner knowing, truth in reverse, and free spirit in reverse? You have appreciation, number 15, and door to value in reverse, number 31. All right. I feel like the universe wants you to know that you're appreciated, and the universe is showing you that by your abundance and your money and stability. Okay. The 3 wars that are happening right now, there's no value in that. Okay. They're going to lose the war. Don't worry. Okay? You are the god of war. Okay? The thing is that this is a war that you didn't start. So you don't know when it's going to end. But you are still the god of war. The war started with you, right? It's going to end with you, sweetheart. Just because you didn't start the war does not mean that you're not going to be the one to end it, or does not mean that that you're going to lose. No. Any war that you're put into, Aries, you're going to win. You are the god of war. It doesn't matter. A lot of people, obviously that's why people know this. That clearly these people know that. And that's why they did it this way, in a way that that you didn't see it coming, or in a way where you weren't going to be able to prepare yourself for it, right? It was like out of nowhere, right? But little do they know that you work great under pressure. Little do they know that you work best under, oh, what's happening? Oh, I have to move quickly. You work best under that, right? I just feel like it's like, and the thing is that, Aries, you don't like to start wars. You do, and you have no problem with starting them if you need to. But people look at you and, they're just scared of you, you know? But you don't like to start wars, And I feel like you have 3 wars here now, and you don't like them, This is what it is. And a lot of people don't believe you, and that shit is annoying. It's like, man, shut up. Shut up. Like, like I feel like people that don't believe you are bullies, because I feel like you have the power to, like, cause war, cause havoc on someone's life. You have the power to freaking ruin someone's life. I'm seeing somebody get stepped on. You have the power to step on somebody. That's how powerful your energy is. Like, you are ruled by Mars. That is the planet of anger. Like, you can kill somebody with your anger. You're the god of war. What does war do? It kills people. Anyways, so you don't like to go there because you could get there. You know what I'm saying? And it feels like you're being, it's like I feel like you're being tested here as well. It's like there's 3 wars here, and it's like you're going to fight, and it's like you don't want to. And that's the thing about being the god of war, is that that there's wars that you can fight and there's wars that you can't fight. None of these 3 wars can you fight. I don't feel like you want to. I don't feel like you want to. I just feel like, just know that with door to value, nothing is going to come out of this. Okay? These wars, these people started it for no reason. Okay? They are more overexerting themselves. They are going through negative karma. They are they are losing out on money and stability. Like I said, they have no value. They have no money. They're losing out on money every single day. They're losing out on stability every single day. Not you. You have abundance upright. You're gaining every single day while they're losing every single day. This war is going to cost them their livelihood, I'm hearing. This war is going to cost them their job, their home, their finances. So don't worry. Okay? Like I said, with inner knowing, deep down, man, y'all came for the right one. I feel like there's a part of you that wants to fight because naturally you are god of war. You naturally want to slice them on the effort to show them you got the right one, sweetheart. And Aries don't ever look for trouble, but Aries, if you come looking for trouble with an Aries, you're gonna find it. I feel like a lot of you, you feel like you want to, but you're giving yourself those pep talks. Those pep talks that you give to yourself to calm yourself down. That's what you're doing. You're like, no, Aries, don't go over there and slice them because you don't want to go to jail. You have kids to worry about. You have this, you have that. I mean, if you go over there, it's over for them. You could do it. But you love yourself more, right? You're like, I'm going to get in trouble if I do that. I mean, the problem is going to be gone, but now I created a bigger mess for myself. You're a good leader, not a dumb one, right? Again, it's okay. Okay? This is going to be fine. It's going to be over eventually. For right now, just enjoy the abundance the universe is bringing you. Okay? What is ask for help, flexibility, and feelings in reverse? Happy birthday if it's your birthday. All right. You have patience, number 16, and all tied up in reverse, number 23. Okay. Yeah, I feel the universe wants you to be patient. Okay. I feel like with all tied up in reverse, I feel like, no. The thing is that I get it. The only reason why you don't like to ask for help is because you don't want to be an intrusion. You don't want to be, you know, you know, people don't see your heart, man, Aries. I see it and I love you for it, okay? I'm telling you right now. Okay? Anyways, I feel like you don't like to ask for help because you don't like to be an intrusion. You don't want to like step on people's toes. You don't want to be in the way, One thing I love about you, Aries, is that you stay in your damn lane. Like, you don't care about anybody else but your own shit. And I love that about you, man. So, but I feel with all tied up in reverse, whoever you're asking for help for can do it, can help you. You're not gonna, it's not gonna be a burden for them. Like, they have it, you're not weighing somebody down. I feel like, can we keep each other company. Oh, maybe we can be, hey, be each other's company. Oh, company. Spend each other's lonely nights. Paradise. In a picture. I know that song like that. But yeah, I feel like this person would love your company, would love some company, okay, would love someone to talk to, whatever. Don't overthink it, okay? You have a man holding a heart, number 45. This could be about love. Yes, they're going to accept it. Yes, they want you. Whatever, they love you. Yes, go, man. Ask for the damn help. They care about you. Yes, that's crazy. Caring connections, number 14. They care about you. Yes. They care about you. Yes. Go. Okay. What is discernment, wonders, and communication? You have walking away in reverse, number 27. Yeah, this person is not walking away from the situation. Like I said, they it's like they want to see or something. Okay, door to romance, number 33. Yeah, like I said, there's love coming towards you, and someone is going to be nosy and whatever. But like I said, as long as you put strict boundaries up, they're not going to leave the door, but don't open the door. Okay, someone feels like, well, if I'm here, like, you're not gonna have the love. Yes, you are. I feel there's a back door that you could use. I feel like there's other ways that you could do something, and I feel like I said, create as much boundaries as possible, right? Obviously you can't become freaking invisible, right? But do what you can, right? Do everything that you possibly can here, and you're gonna do it. It doesn't matter. But I feel like I said, they're not gonna leave, but I feel like you're gonna create boundaries, and that's gonna be good enough for you. That's all that I have for you. I hope this helped. Have a good day or a good night whenever you watch this, and stay positive.